This conference will now be recorded.
Right. So basically surds means, this is the square root of any number n, which is an irrational number, right? For example, if I take a value square root of 4, what is square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2. Okay. So if I take square root of 5, what is square root of 5? So here 5 is not a perfect square. 5 is not a perfect square. So I cannot say any exact value for square root of 5. Right? We cannot say what is the exact value for square root of 5. But we may get 2 point some decimals, but we cannot say exactly that number into the same number will be 5. Right? So whatever the number you take, you will not get exactly 5. So these kind of numbers are called surds. Right? So indices means, indices is the like plural form of index. So here index is nothing but power of a number. Let's say if you write n square, or a to the power of b, or p to the power of q. So these are all indexes. Right? So this is index. The square root, sorry, plural form of that is called as indices. Right? So certain rules here we have to apply. Let's say if I have a to the power of m into a to the power of n. Right? We'll take an example. A to the power of 3 into a to the power of 4. So what is a to the power of 3 into a to the power of 4? Right? So let's take this a cube. What is the meaning of a cube? A, we have to multiply the same number 3 times because the power is 3. A cube means a, we are multiplying 3 times. A into a into a. Right? So this is a cube. Now into a to the power of 4 is a into a into a into a. How many times we got? 4 times. Now a into a into a into a, how many times we have? 7 times. So that is a to the power of 7. So we can say a to the power of 3 into a to the power of 4 is a to the power of 7. Right? So when you're multiplying two numbers where the bases are equal, right? A to the power of 3 means a is base, 3 is power. Bases are equal, but powers are not equal. If you're multiplying them, then you need to add the powers. Don't multiply the powers, you need to add the powers. Here you can see a to the power of 3 into a to the power of 4. I got a to the power of 3 plus 4, that is 7. Right? I didn't get a to the power of 3 into 4, 12. Right? So a to the power of m into a to the power of n is always equal to a to the power of m plus n. Right? Let's say if we have a to the power of 7 divided by a to the power of 5. A to the power of 7 divided by a to the power of 5. So what is a to the power of 7? A to the power of 7 is a into a 7 times. Divided by a to the power of 5 is a into a 5 times. Right? So a we can cancel a, 3a, 4a, and 5a. So we are left with a into a. So that equals to a to the power of 2. Right? Here I can say a to the power of 7 divided by a to the power of 5. I got a to the power of 7 minus 5. So the formula is a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n. Is that clear? So if you are multiplying or dividing any numbers where the bases are equal, bases equal irbeku. So here a is the base, a is the base, right? If you are multiplying the numbers, then add the powers. If you are dividing the numbers, then subtract the power, right? If you're taking any power from like denominator to numerator, let's say if it is 1 by a to the power of m, so we can also take this as a to the power of minus m. Here you can see divided by a to the power of n. So divided by a to the power of n, if I take it in the numerator, I got a to the power of minus n. So m was anyway there. So when you're taking any number from denominator to numerator or numerator to denominator, you have to change the sign of the power. Right? Let's say if it is a to the power of n, and if you're taking this into the denominator, then it will become a to the power of 1 by a to the power of minus n. Right? If you're taking any value from numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, change the sign. That's right. A to the power of m whole power n. A to the power of m whole power n. Right? We'll take an example. A to the power of 3 whole power 3. Right, so a to the power of 3 whole power 3 means first we have to take a cube. So a cube is a into a. Cube of this, first I have taken only this 3, a to the power of 3. Now whole power 3 is there, means a into a, this whole value should be written 3 times. So that is a into a 1 time, a into a 2 times, a into a 3 times. That is overall a to the power of 9 times. Right? So here, if it is a to the power of m whole power n, then these two are to be multiplied. So what is a to the power of m to the power of n? A to the power of m into n. A to the power of mn, we can say. Clear, right? A to the power of m into b to the power of m will be, let's say, 2 to the power of 3 into 4 to the power of 3, right? Where in this example, I mean, in this shortcut, bases are equal, powers are not equal. But here, powers are equal, bases are not equal, right? So what is 2 cube? 2 cube is 2 into 2 into 2, right? And 4 cube is 4 into 4 into 4. Now 2 cube, here I can take it as 2 into 4, 8. 2 into 4, 8. And this 2 into 4, 8, and we got it as 8 to the power 3, right? If you are converting into the power 3, then you need to multiply the bases. So here I got 2 to the power of 3 into 4 to the power of 3 is 2 into 4, 8 whole power 3. So same thing here, we get a into b whole to the power n. Square root of a means a to the power 1 by 2. So square root is 1 by 2. We can write it as a to the power 1 by 2. So cube root of a can be taken as a to the power 1 by 3. If it is fourth root of a, we can take it as a to the power 1 by 4. Similarly, nth root of a is always equal to a to the power 1 by n. Right? If you're writing any number which is in the square root or cube root or fourth root in terms of a power something, then you have to take it as 1 by n. If it is cube root, 1 by 3. If it is fourth root, 1 by 4. If it is square root, 1 by 2. Right? A to the power of m divided by b to the power of m. Similar to this, a to the power of m into b to the power of m is ab to the power of m. Similarly, a to the power of m by b to the power of m can be taken as ab to the power of m. Next example, nth root of a to the power m. Nth root of a to the power m. Right? So what is nth root of a? Nth root of a is a to the power 1 by n whole power m. Right, here you can see this formula. A to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m into n. right? When you're taking power of a number to the power one more number, then we have to multiply both the powers. So here this will be equal to a to the power of 1 by n into m. So what is 1 by n into m? A to the power of m by n. Correct? Na? I think these things are clear now. If you want, you can take a screenshot. We will proceed to the questions. Find the value of n. Here on the RHS, we have 2 to the power n. Right? So when you have a base 2 and you're finding the power of that, then first thing you should do is convert all these numbers into the base 2. And you should write them in the form where you get the base as 2. Here we have some bases as 4, some bases as 8. First you should convert them to 2. Right? So how can we write this? First thing, 4 cube to the power 6 can be taken as 4 to the power 6. Right? So 4 to the power 6. Let me write this. 4 to the power of 6 divided by 2 to the power of 5 into 8 to the power of 4. Now 4 can be taken as 2 square to the power 6 divided by 2 to the power 5 into 8 can be taken as 2 cube to the power 4. Right? So now what is 2 to the power of 2 whole power 6? 2 to the power of 2 whole power 6. 8 to the power of m whole power n. 8 to the power of m into n, which is 2 to the power of 12, right? Divided by 2 to the power of 5 into what is 2 to the power of 3 whole power 4. It is again 2 to the power of 12, right? Now this equals to 2 to the power of, now all the bases are equal. 2 to the power of, when the bases are equal, if you are dividing, then subtract the base. Here it is divided by 2 to the power of 5 minus 5. And if you're multiplying, then add the base, 12. 12 minus 5 plus 12. So 12 minus 5 here is 2 to the power of 7 plus 12, which is 19. So 2 to the power of n is equal to 2 to the power of 19. So we can say the value of n here is 19. Here again, find the value of n here. Are you facing any issues with my voice? Okay. What is that 8 and 13? Okay, we'll take this. We have to convert them to the base 3. So 9 can be taken as 3 square to the power 2 into 27 can be taken as 3 cube to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 8. So 3 to the power of 4 to 2 power 2 means 3 to the power of 4 into 3 to the power of 12 divided by 3 to the power of 8. Right? So that equals to 3 to the power of 4 plus 12 minus 8, which is 3 to the power of 8. Right? 3 to the power of 8 is equal to, our equation says 3 to the power of n plus 5. Right? If bases are equal, then 8 is equal to n plus 5. Then what is the value of n? N is 8 minus 5, that is 3. The value of n is 3. Is that clear? We are not adding it. We are not adding 5 to n. So the question is, after adding 5, it will become 8. After adding 5, it will become 8. Then to which I am adding 5. So n is not 8, n is 3. It's 8 minus 5. Find the value of n. 2 to the power of 10. So this side the base is 4. So we should make the base as 4. So 4 base madbekandre here I have to take it as 2 square. 2 square to the power of 5. Right? So that it will become 2 to the power of 10. 2 square to the power of 5 is 2 to the power of 10. So here it is 4 square to the power divided by 8 into 8 is 16. Right? Here I can take a to the power a to the power of m into a to the power of n. N is 8 to the power of m plus n. That is 8 to the power of 5. So this I think we cannot do. This cannot be converted into so let's make all into base 2. So this is 2 to the power of 4 to the power 3 divided by 8 to the power 5. This equals to, so 4, let me take it as 2 square to the power n minus 4. So 2 to the power of, this is 2 to the power of 10 into 2 to the power of 12 divided by, this can be taken as 2 cubed to the power of 5, that is 2 to the power of 15. This equals to 2 to the power of, see, a to the power of m to the power n is a to the power of m into n. So this can be taken as 2 to the power of 2n minus 8. Right? So 2 to the power of 2n minus 8. So 2 to the power of 10 plus 12 minus 15 is equal to 2 to the power of 2n minus 8. So this is 2 to the power of 10 plus 12, 22. 22 minus 15 is 7. Right? So 2 to the power of 7 is equal to 2 to the power of 2n minus 8. Right? So now bases are equal. We can take it as 2n minus 8 is equal to 7. So 2n is equal to 7 plus 8, 15. Right? So n is equal to 15 by 2, which is 7.5. So the value of n is 7.5. Is that clear? Find the value of x here. Which one, Somu? Previous one ಬೇಕನಿಗೆ? You can take the screenshot. Two is the answer. Okay, so a by b to the power x by x minus 1. So this is equal to a by b to the power. Okay, so b by a, if I make it a by b, right? So let me take it here. I'll just explain this part. B by a to the power of x minus 3 means b to the power of x minus 3 divided by a to the power of x minus 3, right? So now if I take any number from numerator to denominator, then I have to change the sign of the power. Right? Here it will be minus. And b from numerator I'm taking to denominator, that will become minus of x minus 3. Right? And now this is equal to a by b whole power minus x plus 3. Right? Minus x of minus 3 means minus into x is minus x, but minus into minus 3 will become plus 3. Right? Now bases are equal. So the equation is x minus 1 is equal to minus x plus 3. Now minus x, if I take it this side, 2x, x plus x, 2x. So minus 1 ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ plus 3 plus plus 1 plus 4. So x is equal to 4 by 2, that is 2. Value of x is 2. X is 4 and y is 1. Okay, so since the base number is very simple here, we can do it in two ways. 3 to the power of x minus y is equal to 3 to the power of 3, because 27 is 3 cube. So here I'll get x minus y is equal to 3. And this side 3 to the power of how much? 4. 3 to the 9 times is 81. 81 3 times 3 to the power of 5. So x plus y is 3 to the power of 5. So we can say x plus y is equal to 5. Right? Now if I combine both the equations, then I'll get x minus y plus x plus y is equal to 3 plus 5. Right? So now y gets cancelled. So we can say 2x is equal to 8. So x is equal to 4. Right? This is one way we can do. The other way is, let's multiply both the equations. Right? If we multiply both the equations, 3 to the power of x minus y into 3 to the power of x plus y equal to 27 into 343. Right? 243. Right? So we are taking RHS and LHS. 243. So 3 a to the power of m into a to the power of n is a to the power of m plus n minus y plus x plus y is equal to, this is 3 cube into 3 to the power of 5, which is 3 to the power of 8. So here again y gets cancelled. 3 to the power of 2x is equal to 3 to the power of 8. So 2x is equal to 8, so x is equal to 4. We can do it in either ways. Find n here. n equal to 15. See 0.04 can be taken as 0.2 square. Let's see, whenever it comes to decimal, if you have one decimal after any number, I mean, if you're taking a decimal number, if you have one digit after the decimal, then whatever the power you take, you get those many digits after a decimal. Let's say 0.2 is there. If you take 0.2 to the power 4, then what is 2 to the power of 4? 2 to the power of 4 is 16. But the condition is after decimal, you have to get four digits, right? So 0, 0. Right? If it is 0.3 to the power 3, then 3 to the power of 3 is 27. But after decimal, you have one digit to the power 3, you should get 3 digits. Right? If it is 0.12 to the power 2, 12 square, 144. Now after decimal, how many digits I should get? Here I have two digits, power 2, 2 square, 2 times. So 4 digits. If it is 0.11 to the power 3, then 11 cube is 1331. Here after decimal, here I have two digits. Power 3 means you have to get 2 into 3, 6 digits after decimal. That is 0.001133. Clear, right? Right. Now, here also I can take power like 0.2 to the power 2 is equal to 0.04. After decimal, I have two digits. If I take square root of that, then I should get only one digit into 0.2 to the power of 7 divided by, here it is 0.2 to the power of 3 whole power 3. So here 0.2 to the power 2 is 0.04, but we have power 3 also, into 0.2 to the power of 4 whole power 4 is equal to 0.2 to the power n plus 1. Right? So this can be 0.2 to the power of 6 into 0.2 to the power of 7 divided by 0.2 to the power 9 into 0.2 to the power 16 equal to 0.2 to the power n plus 5. 0.2 to the power 6 plus 7 minus 9 plus 16 is equal to 0.2 to the power n plus 5. Okay. So 6 plus 7 is 13, 13 minus 9 is 4, 4 plus 16 is 20. So 0.2 to the power 20 is equal to 0.2 to the power n plus 5. So 20 is equal to n plus 5. So n is 20 minus 5, that is 15. The value of n is 15. EC. Okay. So here 2 into 2, the base is 4. So let's make bases 4. 4 into 4 is 4 square to the power 3 divided by 512 divided by 8. Either you can take it as 8 cube by 8, or you can cancel that, like 8 6 times and 8 4 times you can take it. So 864 times to the power 4 into 32 into 8 times 32. 8 times is 256 to the power 4 is equal to 4 to the power of n plus 4. So this is 4 to the power of 6 divided by 4 to the power of 3 is 64 to the power 4 into, this is 4 to the power of 4 whole power 4. 4 to the power of 6 divided by 4 to the power of 12 into 4 to the power of 16. That is 4 to the power of 6 minus 12 plus 16. 6 minus 12 is minus 6, minus 6 plus 16 is plus 10. So 4 to the power of 10 is equal to 4 to the power of x plus 4. So x plus 4 is equal to 10. So 4 is equal to 10 minus 4, that is 6. Answer option C. Correct, Devi? Yes, power will be in the negative form sometimes. So let's say if it is minus 4, directly we take it as 4 to the power of minus 4, then automatically this will become minus 16. There is a possibility powers can be negative. Never will take. D. A, C, E, okay. So numerator anyway has only the powers of 7. So 343 is 7 cube into this is 7 square. Right? Denominator 216 can be taken as 6 cube. 216 is 6 cube into 16 is 4 square and 81 is 9 square, right? But we want, here you can see all the values in the denominators are base 6. So if I convert into base 6, so anyway this is 7 to the power of 5 denominator, sorry, numerator divided by 6 cube into, so this can be taken as 4 into 9 36, 36 square, right? So that is 7 to the power of 5 divided by 6 cube into 36 is 6 square to the power 2, that is 6 to the power 4. So 7 to the power of 5 divided by 6 to the power of 7, that is answer option C. So what is the answer? It's 1, right? So 12 to the power of minus 2 to the power minus 2 into 2 is 12 to the power of minus 4. So this is also 12 to the power of minus 4. That is 1. The answer is 5. Square root of 8 means 8 to the power 1 by 2 to the power 6 minus 64 is 8 square to the power 3 divided by 8 to the power 4. So this is 8 to the power of 3, sorry, into 8 to the power of 6 divided by 8 to the power of 4, that equals to 8 to the power of 3 plus 6 minus 4. So that is 8 to the power of 5. So the value of n is 5. The question mark is 5.